now it's bare hands here. Image that you have a target here. You want to snap it, right?
Yes.
That snapping motion is not coming from your arms and shoulders here. It's coming from the legs here. By throwing the hands, hit.
Okay.
Both ways, try to hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard. And then in doing that again, you have to move the hip up, hit, 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 hit. When you move the hip up, you can use the legs to hit the target here.
Okay.
But if the hip goes backward here,
yeah.
then you're using just the shoulders. Try to swing this.
Okay.
Try to use the lower body kick, and then it's a light throw here. Relax your arms here. Instead of heavy arms like this, throw, release, throw, release, throw, relax, throw, relax.
Okay.
And then in doing that, try to make a large arc here.
Okay.
So that instead of just dropping here, throw out, throw out, throw out, throw out, and then make the arc as large as possible. Both ways. And again, your pelvis is going too early. So what happens is, particularly in the backswing, when you start backswing, pelvis goes early and then try to use arms. Instead, using the lower body, you're throwing the arms. So it's not intentional throw using the shoulders here. Almost your arms are here. But by turning the whole trunk using the pelvis motion, in other words, the leg motion, with that you are throwing this here. Throw, snap it, hit something, slap it, slap. Still. This is like we often see this in junior swing. But your body turns, this is one thing, and then arms follow after that is another. Because nowadays people are emphasizing the kinetic sequence so much. But this is too much gap here. You're not really taking advantage of the lower body action in promoting the arm motion, but rather what you're doing is this. Rather, throw. Ultimately, your goal is to move the hands,
Yes.
because this is the end point.
Yes.
If you don't hold anything in your hands, then this is the end point. We have to emphasize the end point motion.
Yes, sir.
So by using more central body part, you're promoting this motion, right? Mm-hmm. Then if they move like this, then you're not taking advantage of the lower body motion. So use the lower body to promote the slap. Your goal is to slap it hard by using the whole body. Your hand should be a lot faster than that. So all the blood is pushed toward your finger, so you can feel it. Okay. Move the hand really fast, as if you're throwing a frisbee. Throw. That's better timing. Okay. Now you're promoting the hand motion.
Easier doing it harder than slower, or faster than slower, I guess.
So what happens is, it seems you're putting a lot of effort,
Yes.
but if the body does not really promote the arm motion, that they are completely disconnected, then it's on its own here. But when you try to really slap something, using the hand, if this is the goal here, moving the hand fast is the goal, then you can actually downplay your body motion a little bit, instead of turn and then try to do this. You're pretty much doing this. Holding is one unity, and then try to just turn here. Yeah. But your goal is to generate good speed of the end point. That means you have to use the whole body to promote this motion. So again, increase the dynamics. try to move the hands fast so that all the blood is pushed against your fingers. Still, the hip is moving backward too much. The hip is moving backward too much.
Yeah.
You have to support your body using the leg. Bring the body up. Yep. No, in the downswing, this is just a sliding backward. So here, look at this. Dance. Your intention is turning the upper body.
Okay.
The upper body turn has to come from the lower body action here. So kick and throw, kick and throw, kick and throw, kick and throw. Kick, 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 kick. Use the legs only. Throw, throw, throw. The right leg can be more active. Really try to push hard. Develop rhythm. In the backswing, not just the sliding like this, but rather here. Look at this. Kick up, kick up. Still, so if I stay here, you cannot move your hip backward. To go more, push the ground and then move the hip up more. It's okay to stand up a little bit. So the pelvis actually, when you have active interaction with the ground, the pelvis actually shows a little bit of backward tilt.
Yes.
Okay? So you should not maintain this pelvis orientation, but pelvis has to go forward, backward tilt.
Yes.
You really need to bring the body up. But your chest can maintain the orientation, but your pelvis can be more active. You have the feel of standing tall instead of sliding backward. Stand tall both ways. In the downswing, instead of pushing this down here, try to lift the shoulder up here. So left shoulder up, right shoulder up, left up, right up, left up, right up. In the downswing, instead of pushing this down here,
Yeah.
rather here, try to throw left shoulder up here. Then the right shoulder will follow.
Okay.
Yeah. So always throw out, throw out.
Okay.
But try to maintain the thorax orientation, but your pelvis can actually go a bit more upright when you actively push. And then the arms has to go throw and go to this position here.
Okay.
So it's called the supination. Supination here instead of going this way here.
Okay.
Okay. So throw. Both ways. Yep. Again, emphasize the shifting motion. Shift instead of turning. Shift and then push the leg, push the leg, push the leg. So this requires a lot of practice.
Yes.
Because you have played golf long enough, and then you are accustomed to this motion here, spinning motion here. So it's hard to change this just on one day. But you have to have good image here. Okay. So let's try to develop good image of the backswing here. So let's go here. If you stay close to the board here, so that your elbow is stay on this side. Yeah. So your elbow is right here, on the board here. And then put the left hand between the elbow and the board here. Okay. And in the backswing, as you turn, the elbow follows this board here. So in order to do this, you actually have to bring the hip up to maintain this motion. Okay. If your hip goes backward here, then it's hard to do that. Yes. Okay, you have to intentionally lift your arm here. So yeah, put your hand there and then go slightly backward. Yeah, so that it's against the wall here, against the board. And as you turn, maintain this motion here, and then try to keep comfortable body posture. So here, if your hip is going backward too much, then you have to intentionally lift your arm. But if you bring the hip higher and have the feel of standing tall here, then it's natural here as you turn.
Yes.
Okay, again, kick the ground by using the right leg and then turn here. So that way you can support your body well with your right leg. Right? Now, slightly off from the board. So you are not touching the board, but still put the hand here. And then try to go parallel to the board here. You touched it. So without touching it, if you can move, then you're removing this physical barrier, but still you try to maintain that motion. Right? So use the right leg. Try to completely stand up in the backswing, see how it goes. So go from there. As you go back, try to stand up. Not the upper body like this, but the chest is staying there, but this side, the pelvis, try to stand up. Yes, that's better here. You need to have that kind of feel here. Then automatically you can move the elbow like this. So when the board is here, then you can move that way. But if you go there, just image this board and try to move. If your hip goes backward, then it's hard to do that.
Feels like a big stretch.
So almost the standing up here, but still the thorax maintains the orientation here. So the extension occurs at this level here. So when the thorax actually is lifted like this, it's called the early extension.
Yes.
But when the thorax orientation is maintained, but you can have more upright alignment here. This is okay. Yes. Imagine this. The swing plane is inclined like this. Yes. So if you just try to spin, then it goes below the swing plane, right? So you have to move the elbow and the club head along this plane here. But for that, you have to lift on this side. Yes. Then you can move along the swing plane, right? So have the image of slightly standing up in the backswing while maintaining the thorax orientation, but your pelvis can move upward here. The right hip can move upward. Yes, yes. So that's what you need to practice a lot. Okay? And then, come down here. So then, just the hand under your elbow here. This is connecting the ball and the elbow here, the mid trunk of the body. And then try to move along this path here. And then give supination of the forearm and going this way here instead of pull this in and then try to lift it this way here. Then naturally my thumb points that way. But here, you move along this path and then introduce supination, then my thumb goes that way. Yeah, so again, image the swing plane. So here, this hand orientation shows the swing plane here. Yes. And then when you move this way, it's just turning the upper body. You have to shift and then use the leg to promote this motion here. And then, yep. Still the hip is moving backward too much. So no more, so from here, just try to extend this side here while maintaining the thorax orientation, but extend on this side so that you can move along, you can move uphill here. Yes, like this. That's good, Pat. So when you feel you are extending your body like hell, that's actually good motion.
That's what you want.
Yeah, you are so accustomed to this motion here. Yeah. So thorax can maintain the axis here. but your pelvis and the lower body here, it has to extend quite a bit here because you're moving along this uphill here.
I understand.
Okay.
It's hard to do, but I understand.
And then relax here. Relax the upper body, and then also relax. You only activate the muscles when you need them.
Yeah.
Okay. So relax and have a bit of rhythmic motion here. Continue that motion here. So one way to promote this is develop rhythmic motion here. So swings initially moving about this much is easy,
Yes.
because this maintains here, and then kick and maintain this motion instead of pulling this in here.
Understood.
Yes, yes, yes. And even have a feel of going slightly reverse pivot here.
Okay.
By shifting the pelvis, good, and then your thorax shows a little bit of reverse pivot.
Okay.
So when the thorax goes to this position, automatically this goes high enough. And then when you are in that position, just hold that position. And then you hold it here. You see the color points that way. So the elbow is staying more in front of your chest here rather than going that way. So from here, if the elbow goes out, automatically it goes to crossover here.
Comfortable.
Yeah.